Hi Virgos, welcome to your Modern Maven Weekly Tarot. I swear, that intro is how I've been feeling this week, Virgos. Apologies in advance, I do have a bit of a bug, something my daughter brought home from school, and it's interesting that the King of Swords popped up here. There's something about strong boundaries needed for this upcoming week, and fascinating enough because we're really going to be charged to move forward because we have Sagittarius season starting on the 22nd, and then after that we have the full moon in Gemini right on the 27th the following week, and that is really important for Virgos, okay, because the theme of that is accepting differences of opinions to move on, okay? So there's something to celebrate with really letting go of an outdated way of thinking, right? Speaking, okay? There's something here where there's this sense of evolution, and I'm really getting this evolution being an emotional evolution for you, Virgos. So take that how it resonates, but you're really, transforming something, and this is ruled by Saturn and Pisces, okay? And so I do think it's related to relationships, very strongly connected to relationships. There are lessons that have been gifted to us with Saturn and Pisces. And remember, Saturn in Pisces was retrograde middle of June. It just turned direct on the 4th of November. And so we're really, a lot of things that we've been thinking about, contemplating when it comes to our shadow and blocks, fears, right? All of those things that are connected to our shadow, they're coming direct into our lives. And I'm getting a really strong sense of like a liberation. And because it's really important. Yeah, like there's a lot to celebrate here, Virgos. A lot, okay? And it's really connected to that Pisces energy. You got this last week, how important it is to embrace Pisces energy in your life. And as a Pisces, I'm telling you this because I also, throughout my years, have learned the importance of embracing Virgo energy, right? That doesn't come naturally to me, okay? Virgo energy, it is the opposite of who I am, the core of who I am. But when I can utilize that energy of structure and, control and scheduling, routine, that's when I get stuff done, right? So please do embrace that Pisces energy in your life any way you can, right? Look up the, descriptions of a Pisces and the benefits of a Pisces, and really see how you can do that to, not only will it benefit your relationships with others, but most importantly, your relationship with yourself. And it's about learning, like see the excitement in this. Virgos, you love to learn, you love to be of service. There's a connection there. Pisces and Virgos are of service to others, okay? So yeah, there's similarities and differences, but that's where we want to, I think personally, next week focus, is because enjoying that contrast, the differences of opinions, that's going to connect us to that culmination of emotional fulfillment, emotional maturity, right? And it's going to replenish our emotions. Like this is a whole new fresh start emotionally for us. And so as much as like, I know I'll be doing this next week, and I hope you do too, Virgos. Like next week, when it comes to, accepting differences of opinions, like it'd be a great exercise. Okay, well, these are the things that rub me the wrong way. And what are the benefits of it? Do you know what I mean? Like there's something there with everybody's a jigsaw puzzle piece in somebody else's puzzle, okay? But I got really like just nice, light, wonderful energy, which is great, okay? So giving you guys a big old hug out there, because yeah, this is charging forward into that Aquarian age. I love seeing it, Virgos. Okay, so yeah, just a reminder that Sagittarius season, the 22nd, okay? Very fast forward moving energy. You got that clearly. And then next week, 27th, full moon in Gemini, all right? That's a culmination of this us versus them energy that's in the collective, right? So the more of us that can embrace the differences, okay, accept them and move on as a whole, like the better off we will all be. So let us see, Virgos, what do we got for the week of November 20, wait. I feel like I'm having a fever dream. Sorry, Virgos. Okay, the week of November 20th through November 26th, 2023. Okay. Interesting. Wow. All right. There's a lot of people that have been getting this Two of Wands somewhere in the reading. Okay. We're going to clarify everything. The reason I went, is because the Eight of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. And this is ruled by Jupiter and Gemini. So I'm really getting a strong sense of there being some sort of like luck that you can utilize from working with this full moon in Gemini, okay? And incorporating those themes that the full moon in Gemini are giving. So last week's energy coming into this week is the Two of Coins. And this is juggling a lot. Like this could be you have your full-time job and you are working on your passion project in your free time, okay? So definitely, let's see here. I'm getting sense too, okay, because we have 2 and 2 here, right? There's something, there's going to be a choice. It could be 2 because like you are working on all this stuff and like you don't necessarily know which direction to go, and we're going to clarify, but I find it fascinating that he's moving towards this choice this week of the Two of Wands, okay? But let's go back to the Two of Coins for a second, because this is where you can utilize that Pisces energy and, you know, really riding the wave of change. I do think that there are things coming into your life because you are incorporating that Pisces energy into your life. It's almost unsettling sometimes because you do like your structure, your routine, you know what I mean? And so it's hard to be like, yeah, sure, like on a whim, like let's do this when you have this plan, you know what I mean? And so that's hard to overcome. Okay, but this week's energy is the Two of Wands. Now, this is ruled by Mars in Aries, and Aries has its home. Mars has its home in Aries. But this is some sort of like opportunity or partnership, and you're going to be, I almost feel like an offer of a choice. Like you have a choice to make because, like I said, you've been balancing so much when it comes to the practical and the passionate, right? Because this is right here, this is Capricorn, and that's that practical, hardworking, you know what I mean? Like stay focused on the work, with Jupiter, which is the luck, you know what I mean? And that abundance and growth, okay? And so that's the ride you've been riding for a long time. And then there's going to be this choice on what direction we take. So we'll clarify to get some more information on that. But the Nine of Wands here is ruled by Moon in Sagittarius, okay? And so I do think that full moon in Sagittarius season, even though it's in Gemini, it's in Sagittarius season, we really want to power through in a sense, okay? Because like we're feeling tired and it's like one thing after another, right? Energetically, collectively, personally, take it how it resonates. But like we just want to move forward. But trust me, like this is part of that Saturn direct, okay? And so like when you go to the gym, you know what I mean? Like if you haven't been to the gym in a year, you don't want to just go work out like you used to, you know, you gotta condition your body, okay? So it's the same thing with your mind, you know what I mean? So always give yourself a little bit of compassion, you know, especially too if it comes to like the mental gymnastics I'm getting of navigating this evolution of your emotions. So please, like, give yourself some slack is what I'm getting, because you can be hard on yourselves, Virgos, okay? So, yeah, let's clarify these because it's a journey, right? There is no destination. It's all about the journey. So let's see here. Why is the Two of Coins here last week for Virgos? I had to look back too. Oh, see, this makes sense now. So your extended for November was Know Thyself. And I do believe that I even noted how when we think we know ourselves, you know what I mean? Something pops up to like trigger our shadow. And so I do think like this might be this idea of like, you've been doing all the work and having confidence in that. And so I think it's a difference in perspective of like the triggers are always going to be there. It's how we react to them, right? I think that's the important lesson here for you, Virgos, okay? So let's see. Why is the Two of Coins here for Virgos last week? Why is the Two of Coins here last week for Virgos? Oops. All right. Why is the Two of Coins here last week for Virgos? And remember, too, because this also could be because last week's energy with the new moon in Scorpio, right? Activating big risks, taking big risks, that could have impulsively added something to our plate. Interesting. Yeah, that could have impulsively added something to our plate, especially if it comes to a financial opportunity, right? Something with our resources, an opportunity to grow that. And we're like, heck yeah. All right, let's see here. Why is the 2 of coins here last week for Virgos? Why is the 2 of coins here last week for Virgos? Okay, I'm not getting it, so we are going to just figure it out. Why? All right, Virgos, 2 of coins last week. All right, we're just gonna pull from the top. You know, you're the only reading so far that the cards haven't popped out. So there's some sort of resistance to whatever is here with the 2 of coins. Okay. This is wonderful because the Empress indicates growth. It indicates like nurturing, right? Birthing something. I mean, could indicate pregnancy, so take it how it resonates. But I really think that there's some new opportunity that is growing. And so it's that idea of like having the patience. You have patience though, so that's what's a lovely gift for you. And this is connected to earth energy. And so there's something that is growing here, right? And you have the patience for it. So I'm loving this because whatever this additional energy is that's on your plate, you have the patience for it. So I love to see that. Okay, let's see why the 2 of Wands is here. Well, why was that one so easy? Okay, no. Hold on, I'm going to have to redo that. Why is the 2 of Wands here? Why is the 2 of Wands here this week for Virgos? Why is the 2 of Wands here this week for Virgos? Yeah, I mean, because that's something too, when it comes to embracing yourself, that's one of your superpowers, you know, with patience when it comes to waiting for things to grow. You know what I mean? Like that kind of patience not a lot of people have, especially with our instant gratification society. So this is fascinating. I really love that the tarot is giving you a clear-cut message here because sometimes it's, you know, like, you know, whatever. But the Ace of Cups is really letting you know that whatever decision has to be made this week, really make sure that you focus on the one that nourishes your emotions and brings you joy, okay? There's this sense of, again, I'm going back to Virgo, like, look at this water. Okay, there's this sense of Virgo and the 2 fish. See, I'm a Gemini, sorry. You got the 2 coins and the 2 fish and the 2 boxes. Okay. I'm actually going to get this sentence out. Virgos, you have a sense of service, okay? And you have a sense of like showing up when you need to, you know, and that can be a detriment, right? It's, again, it's the same as Pisces. Like we have this feeling like we just need to do it. We need to like, you know, power through. And sometimes you don't need to. All right. So if like there's this obligation, like I have this idea, like you have this obligation, right? You have plans with somebody, but then something else comes up this week. And this is really like small energy. So don't, like, this isn't like major crisis. Like you have a pretty, so far, really mellow energy happening. So I love this, but this is a simple of, I made plans with this person, right? And it's more of an obligation than it is something I want to do. But down here, I have this choice to surround myself in the energy that brings me joy. I love this. So please choose the joy, okay? All right, so let's clarify the 9 of Wands. Why is the 9 of Wands here next week for Virgos? And that was, I mean, that was a quick message. So choose what brings you joy, okay? All right. Nice. Oh, that's a great clarify for you, Virgos. Okay. And look what you got at the bottom again, the 4 of Wands. Okay. The King of Wands clarifying the 9 of Wands is huge because, again, this is about using the strength you have in reserves, the 9 of Wands. And the King of Wands is reminding you nothing ventured, nothing gained, okay? So, like, I'm almost getting this, like, your fire, your inner child, you're having these impulses to experience life, you know? Like, maybe you've put life on hold for a really long time. And so because of being of service to others, you've put life on hold for so long that you're conditioned to just keep putting it off. okay? And you're being asked, everybody's being asked to liberate themselves. I really think, Virgos, that that's what you're being asked to liberate yourself from. You have put off like the joy, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, what do you enjoy doing? What makes you feel alive? Not just being of service to others, but what makes you experience life? What fuels that inner flame? Okay? Love this. All right. Let's get an empowering question for Virgos, and then we'll close this out. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Virgos. If you did, please do like, comment, and share with other Virgos that you think it might resonate with. And please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so you do get notifications of when new videos do pop up. But yeah, this is really nice. This is really just a really strong message of choosing joy and choosing the things that make you feel passionate. And why I think too, oh my God, that's hilarious. Okay, this is just too much, Virgos. This is so clear for you. I don't even remember what I was going to say because I saw this card pop out. And it's just too perfect. But you are not your role, right? Oh, and another thing, like look at your North Node, okay? And see what your North Node is, because that's, you know, your true calling, your destiny. And you might be like in the role of being of service to others, but what brings you joy? Okay? And check out your empowering question. Am I doing more of the things that keep me alive or more of the things that make me feel alive? What makes me feel alive? Wow, Virgos. This is honestly one of my favorite readings in a long time. This is amazing. I hope you enjoyed it. Choose life. What is that from? Trainspotting? Yeah, choose life though, honestly. And I really hope you enjoyed this reading because there's a lot of joy, okay? There's a lot of joy to be experienced, and put your emotional fulfillment in the front, okay? I hope you enjoyed this reading, Virgos. Have a really amazing, emotionally fulfilling week.